some concrete leveler out there.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Morning, everyone. Morning. Call the meeting to order and take a motion to approve the agenda and minutes.
I'll make a motion to approve the agenda and minutes.
I'll second.
Moved and second. For discussion, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion will carry. Rich.
Good morning.
Morning.
Not a lot to discuss this morning. I did get an official retirement letter this morning, so I will ask, are we gonna look at maybe replacing that individual and should we start looking? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, that's all I really need to know. We'll start working on that. And then, again, haven't heard much on any construction out there by Plymouth yet, so I'm sure it's probably maybe gonna be a late season start unless they can sneak that project in, so I haven't heard much on there. And then we're out blading and,
That was you, Lynn?
yeah, blading and, I'm sure the rock run will start soon. I don't know if BMC started yet. They're usually early, but.
I don't know, I see BMC trucks going all the time out there. I don't know where the rock one is, in what part of the county it's in.
Well, it all depends, since we've
Okay.
got
And they're,
most of it, so there's all kinds of divisions. I haven't heard anything, but then I don't always get notification of that. Usually Colton and Lynn know what's going on, so.
Okay.
It'll be starting, but,
Okay.
you know,
question.
Yes.
So the road that goes down to the elevator, or their fertilizer plant, and then runs right by our new shop, that gravel road, who maintains that?
gravel road,
It's just on the other side of the railroad tracks. Takes you down to the new county shop, or where the new shop will be.
oh, in town here.
Yeah, I mean, I
Oh.
assume the town doesn't have a road grader, I just.
Yeah, it's theirs to maintain. They do,
with a box blade.
It's-
They do.
Yeah, is that the deal?
they were out, I know, I drove
Okay.
through there weeks ago and they were out with a loader bucket and they were
Okay.
doing pothole repair and stuff like
Is it-
that when I was out there.
Really washboard.
Oh, it's miserable. And I'm not complaining.
No,
I mean,
no, that's-
If it's not ours, it's not
Yeah,
ours.
it's in city limits there.
I didn't know if they had any way to go in there, you know, you gotta rip those potholes.
Yeah, you really gotta tear them out. Fill
And it
them.
eventually turns into our road out there, I suppose, somewhere, but.
Just beyond the fertilizer plant.
Yeah, it's out north of that fertilizer
It's
plant.
quite a ways.
quite a
north.
Quite a ways out there. 'Cause
It's about a mile, I mean,
Yeah,
it's
it's
about a
quite a ways.
mile.
Probably where it turns on.
City limits. is-
Yeah, right, I think about where it would turn, cause you gotta get past the
Yep.
airport.
I was just curious.
Yeah, no, that's theirs, but,
Okay. Yeah, it's not old and full of water and
It's
ruddy.
been that way for years.
Yeah.
I'm surprised, well, I'm surprised that they haven't.
Well, if they don't have the proper equipment, you're not gonna do it with a box blade and a.
Right,
You know,
right.
payloader, I mean, it's.
There's talk that they're gonna try and hard surface at some point.
Well, right.
Well, they wanted to go together with us a little bit.
Yeah, there was that kind of low profile discussion.
Yeah,
Where to
it's,
go about
yeah,
that.
cause of water
I
or
mean-
whatever going over it or something.
Well, there's a low spot in there.
Oh, yeah.
Where the
there's
water
water there.
stands.
Drainage issues along there, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if the city requested some assistance, I don't know that we would technically say no.
No, that's
but-
fine. It is drivable, it's not that, it's just.
But, yeah, so, yeah,
Might
that's
have a
kind of on
building to
them for
negotiate
maintenance.
What's that?
Might have a building to negotiate with.
Well, there's that too.
Right, right,
So, I'm just curious.
no, that's
Alright. Thanks.
yep.
Alright, anything else, guys?
Oh, and can Teresa please get the resignation letter when?
Yep.
So
I'll-
she's,
yep, I'll let her.
Thank you.
I just got it this morning, so
okay, thanks.
I told her we'll start processing stuff and get things rolling.
Good deal. Alright, drainage. Anything?
Claims?
Yeah, claims.
Which one do you wanna start with?
Claims.
Claims, I guess, yeah.
A motion to approve the drainage claims.
I'll second it.
That's the order. Move the second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all's in favor say aye. Opposed, same sign, motion will carry. Alright. You got some work orders, huh?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, okay. Warren Brackey first.
That's something for Elliot to work on since he's out that direction.
He probably could. It's right along the edge of the field in there.
Assuming it's out by his place there.
It's actually almost in town.
Oh, yeah.
It's right on the curve,
Oh, okay.
as you come out.
Curve as you go back to the west.
Ah, yeah, it
Yes.
is right there.
Right
It's in
there,
that curve.
they run a new main line up there. Yeah, after you got on board, AJ, you run a new main line up and they bored under the road, and I'm guessing it's a connection issue there or something. It's right on the field edge, Rich, it's not in the ditch, so. Take a motion to approve.
Anyone specific you want me to call on that one?
You can try
I'd
Elliot,
try Elliot since it's Joyce,
It's close.
or that,
or,
Helgeson, he's in Lake
you
Mills,
can try, yeah, one of those,
right?
Rognus,
Yeah.
any of those guys can do it,
Will do.
yeah.
I'll make a motion to approve that one.
Good.
I'll second.
Moving second. No further discussion, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Pose same sign, motion will carry. Alright. The other one is for Dennis Ryerson, DD 46 lap 3D. Plug tile,
Yeah, so it's that, runs right between the interstate and Hickory there, right by his house.
okay,
So his lateral that shoots over is not draining,
Okay.
and then they said that one, they think it's all full of tree roots.
did he have somebody or you got?
I'm not sure yet, Colton took this one, and he talked to Colton Cunningham with Colton and Mink, and they advised, cause they weren't sure if it was DOT right away or county right
The
away.
state says it's all right away, and I'm like, they didn't have any documents to show that other than some old map that showed some line, whatever, so I think it's probably best if because it's a parallel line running up the road, it'd be easier if just somebody else went in and started doing some investigation. We've got a lot going on with our excavator right now, so.
Does it run down the road ditch
It
there?
runs parallel to the right of way, but it's on the state right of way or our right of way, and if you wanna argue back and forth, I don't know which right of way it actually is, so.
Without getting it completely surveyed and figured out, huh?
You know,
Looks like it goes down the states, but it's so close, it's,
yeah, but there's trees in there and that's probably the
well, the fence line,
problem.
just that's probably the problem, is the trees in,
Wah,
Dad
the
jumped on
bushes in the
that.
fence line, those trees in there.
Was it his trees, I'm assuming?
No, it's the interstate's trees, it's the state's trees, right?
wah.
It's on that side of the fence, well, no, it's on both sides.
It's
Just all needs to
It's a
be
mess.
cleaned out.
flip a coin.
It's weird because it was like one time that was maybe plotted to be an exit. Like if you look at the
Oh.
aerial where it shows it, it's like one of the wide triangles on that.
It was plotted to be an exit, I remember that.
See and so that's where it's probably, no one knows whose right of way it is because
When you see it's all, it's, the tile was there, the original was there probably before the interstate ever came in, so there's that old, what was all sliced and diced when it came through.
So the trees will need to be removed and
Gotta just clean the trees back and fix the tile.
fix the tile.
How long a stretch is that?
You could put
It
a
is-
solid piece in there.
Well, that's what you probably would
Do you have
think,
your map up, AJ?
non-perf, yeah,
I'm looking for what you sent me.
I'm not sure.
It was less than a mile section, wasn't it?
It is a mess in there, isn't it?
With all these lines coming in from,
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know, if it's the DOT trees or there's gonna be coordination with those guys to have to remove them,
could be blocked a couple places.
right?
Yeah. I get what you're saying now.
Do you know who the new Mike Frank is then, so that you can coordinate stuff, or?
His name is Mark Nell,
Okay.
Yeah, this only looks like,
N-E-L.
I got his contact info.
I don't know, I'd say 1,000 feet or less. Probably less than that, that's just hard to tell without.
Yeah, maybe, well, it needs to be fixed, so. Take a motion for the work order.
I'll make a motion to approve that work order.
Second.
Okay, moving and second, no further discussion, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Post same sign, motion carried. I'm assuming same people, any of those, contact him if he doesn't have, unless he's got somebody specifically that.
Yeah, Helgeson, Rognus.
Would be close.
Lake Mills area guys, I guess, I'd call that close to Lake Mills than anything.
Whoever's free. Okay. We have
Payroll claims.
payroll claims.
A motion to approve payroll claims.
Is there a
I'll second that motion.
Moved and seconded, no further discussion, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion carried. Is there any reports?
Nope, we can skip down to the resolutions.
Resolutions, okay. Okay, I'll go through resolutions, look at them,
Yeah.
one at a time, or all in one?
One at a time probably.
Okay.
They're kinda the same but different.
Okay, resolution 2025-18, setting forth percentage of funding for property tax credits and exemptions for assessment year 2024.
I got the info from the state and filled in the numbers.
Yep,
I have a motion to approve resolution 2025-18.
is there a second?
I'll second that.
Any further discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote, Lowberg,
Aye.
Stone,
Aye.
Smithy, aye, motion will carry.
And transfers, that's the money that I know is gonna
Yep.
transfer for the
Okay.
budget.
Resolution 2025-19 fiscal year 2025-26 interfund operating transfer. Is there a motion to approve?
I will make a motion to approve the 2025-19.
Is there a second?
I'll second that.
Moved and seconded. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Roll call.
Oh, roll call.
Excuse me, thank you. Roll call vote, Lowberg,
Aye.
Stone,
Aye.
Smithy, aye, motion will carry. Okay,
There's appropriations.
alright. Resolution 2025-20 fiscal year 2025-26 budget appropriations. Is there a motion to approve?
A motion to approve resolution 2025-20.
Is there a second?
I'll second that.
Okay, moved in second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote, Lowberg,
Aye.
Stone,
Aye.
Smithy, aye, motion will carry. Yeah, I'll have to sign this, right? Looks like.
Yes. Oh, yeah, I did everything.
3 signature spots on that one.
Just gotta keep you on your toes.
That's alright. Alright. Resolution 2025-21 fiscal year 2025-26 salaries. Taking motion to approve.
I'll make a motion to approve 2025-21 salaries.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Moved and seconded. Any further discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote, Lowberg,
Aye.
Stone,
Aye.
Smithy, aye. Alright. Now, we have a resolution set to 2025-22, setting public date for public hearing on proposed incur non-current debt.
A motion to approve resolution 2025-22.
Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Okay, moved and second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote again, Lowberg,
Aye.
Stone,
Aye.
Maybe, aye, motion carried. Alright.
Two there. Nothing, the rest is me. And hopefully I guessed enough to get us through with the construction for this year and then get into the big stuff next year, hopefully.
Good, sounds good. Okay. Proclamation to support, in support of Men's Health Week. I will take a motion.
Motion to approve the proclamation in support of Men's Health Week.
I'll second that.
Moved in second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, motion carried. Okay, anything on buildings and grounds today? General maintenance, anything needs to be done?
No, they were gonna go up and look at that roof, but I don't know if they have it. Treasurer's office yet?
Were they gonna, they'd already looked at this one back here, right?
Yeah, I'm talking.
You're talking that one in the treasurer's office.
Yeah, so I'll call them again and see if they figured anything out or if they found anything obvious.
Good.
And then,
Maybe they're swamped. Should we get somebody else to take a look at this one back here? I mean, this has been going on for what, 5 months?
I'm sure they are,
everybody is, anybody that's any good.
that's the trouble, I'm not sure who else you would get.
Alright. I mean, there is
Just
some.
a
others.
suggestion.
Right.
You got anybody in mind?
No, I was asking.
Okay. It is limited,
Yeah.
especially if somebody's worked on it before already, so that's the hard part, is keep throwing new people up there.
Right.
I don't think you get anywhere that way either. So,
No,
patient for a little longer and see what happens, I guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
we don't have a choice.
We do not have a choice. So, alright, water and wastewater, we'll got the,
And where's Becco?
oh,
Melissa
sorry, she is not.
is on
oh,
vacation.
Yeah, she took a vacation day, sorry.
Yep.
Scratch that one off. Yeah, so water and wastewater, got the message from Jake there, looks like he's taking care of it, so
Yeah.
it is what it is, unfortunately.
Yep. So we can get it fixed, continue with soft water.
Sounds like they're on top of it, so. 20, department head discussion, is there anything? We'll get into that later. Go ahead.
Sorry, I'll be out for ITAG, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Okay. Perfect,
I'll be up Thursday, Friday.
okay.
I have a question.
Me too.
Wasn't there a lady here from Prairie Ridge that asked for a one-time donation towards the opioid treatment program that they were gonna institute down there?
Seems
And
like,
didn't we approve that in a meeting?
thought so.
That's what I
Talked
thought
about it,
too.
and I didn't-
She was sitting right over there.
Yep.
And she talked about this and we thought it's a one-time deal. It was like $9,000+. Did we vote on it that day? I thought we voted on it and said yes, but I don't remember.
I couldn't find it.
I can't find
Couldn't
it.
find it, then apparently we did, we must have discussed it and then we made an action item on it.
But then I thought it was gonna be part of what Shanna was doing.
Well, it come from the,
Came through public health somehow, but I don't know.
They come from the opioid dollars.
Yeah,
right,
yeah, but
That's the-
most
Yeah,
of
we
that's
just-
been going through
yeah,
her.
They wanted to know if they could have like almost $10,000 opioid dollars to start up this treatment program. And I thought we voted on it, but we must not have, cause I can't find it
unless
anyplace.
we,
Cause she talked to you over at public health first and then she came here.
yeah. Cause I mean, we still control those funds as far as,
So you probably saw her twice. Do you remember
I
her being
remember
here?
her being here and
Okay.
asking.
she was there and
I remember
asked, I
talking about
think, too, yeah.
So do we have to put it on the agenda to approve it if we don't have it in the minutes that
As
we
long as
did?
we've got the money, that's what we should do then. I know we talked about it, right, and I know we talked about it at public health.
Do you have the documentation from it?
Shayna would have it if in the minutes or whatever, it was after, it wasn't that long ago,
Shanna's got it in her minutes, but we don't.
yeah.
And I was gonna call her and ask her if she had it in her schedule when she was here. Cause it was like back in
We just have to
January, February, March.
transfer the funds properly, right, to do that.
Or cut a check to them?
Okay.
Well,
taking
it's
it out
not
of
in the budget.
Right, that's
We're
what I
taking it
meant,
out of opioid funds.
but it's not in the budget over there either.
Yeah, I'd have
Or
to
our
see if we had room. That's kind of a chunk of money to have room for. I'll have to look.
Figure it out, and then.
It's not as if we don't have the funds.
Right,
We're trying to figure out where to spend them.
yes. Just need to figure out where it's at, and what we gotta do, and then we can get it on for action.
Oh, I will bring something else up too if we're done talking about that. I had North Iowa Children's Alliance and Shanna put in a RFP for a car seat program.
Oh, wow.
And we decided to go with that at $10,000.
Nice.
And she's gonna do it during the month of June. I think a couple times, don't quote me on this, I think it's a couple times a week in North Kensett and Central Springs. And then she's also gonna do it during the fair.
I was gonna say.
And part of that money will go to get people that can't afford them car seats for their kids.
Okay.
In other words, we got a lot of kids probably in the wrong size car seat and everything else.
$10,000 to Worth County.
Yes, well, $10,000 that RFP. Sarah Gord had done it a few years ago, and Hancock, I don't know if they've done it or not, but this time Shanna put it in for Worth County,
Good,
so
perfect. Okay,
I just thought I'd bring it, I was hoping she'd be here, but I thought I'd let her tell you, but,
she probably figured she had some time.
but it was a good deal, I'm glad she went after it.
Yeah, I don't know if she mentioned that at the last meeting or not, now that you say that, I can't remember. She's going after grants all the time, and why not, new ones, so, that's good. They're there, somebody needs to go get them, so. All right, any other things for next week's agenda items or for review?
I don't believe so.
I don't have anything.
Can't think of anything. Board members' questions, inquiries, items to be added to the outside of the meeting area? Can't think of anything right now. Like the fair on there,
I wrote up about Perry Ridge, we gotta do something one way or the other,
yeah,
so.
it's there, we just will put the
Yeah.
money back out there,
We're just having that Lehman count.
so, okay. Nothing else to come before the board, take a motion to adjourn,
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
is there a second?
Second that.
We're moved in second. No further discussion, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Meeting adjourned.